Hello everybody, welcome Vape here. Today we are going over BladeSong Chapter 2. I've been excited for this for a while now. Hey Snow, how you doing? So, let's just jump right in. Here we are. Hey John, hey Snow, welcome back. Okay. Oh, this is different. This is my forge. Where the hell are we? You need help to unlock this. Okay, wow, I'm missing some things. What happened here? Silver. This guy we can get gold from as well. Steel, wood, leather. Jesus, she's scary looking. Forge. Upgrade your shop. Ah. Ransacked by the watch. Tools stolen. Workbenches smashed and warped. Tools and repair workbenches and play smoothly. Oh wow, that's changed. Okay, anything new? Lost City, the camp, outer gate. That's the college. Steady stay. The tannery, the orphanage, okay. The den. Okay. Okay. Typical night in the den. The bard strums by the hearth. Off-duty guards play cards. Their breastplates is guarded beneath the table at the bar. The crows swap war stories and rabble jokes. And all above it looms with taxidermied heads of terrifying beasts with the glassy eyes reflecting firelight. Okay, we have to approach the guard's table. 3 guards at their post. They're still wearing most of their armor. Their breastplates lie discarded nearby, and the smell of stale sweat is overpowering. As you approach, you face the guards face up on the table. One of them grunts dismay and coins across their table. Cross palms. They don't look at your approach. If you wish, you could stick in the shadows and eavesdrop on their conversation. Sip. Guards drink. Oh yeah. I remember. Okay, I remember. We have to help this one guard by getting another guard off the night shift. Okay. You sit engaging the guards in casual conversation, feigning that you're drunker than you are. You roll their eyes and they try to carry on with the game, focusing on their cards. Hey Alex, how you doing? Ah, damn it, which one was it? That's the kids jokes answering the grovel that heard across the whole den. Let me leave, okay. Chapter 1, Rogue Justice. How do I see my quests? Do I have a skill point? No. Goat bear? Ah, like a horny bear, I dare say. Just see what's ever inside. $52. Okay. How do I see my quests? There was like a way to see quests, if I'm not mistaken. No. I don't remember who to drug. Just 2 speed. Do I have this? I'm guessing I should. If they're asking for it, I should have it. Book on subduing beasts. What you researching? Okay. A bold man with robes and magnesium enters your forge. Even without the robes, his stooped posture and eyeglasses betray him as a scholar. This is the forge. Yes, I'm in need of a small blade. What are you researching? I'm not supposed to tell anyone. Besides, you're just a smith. You probably wouldn't understand it. Okay. Say more than you think. Failure. Really? A 3%? Of course you do. Tell me. Oh, wise one. What's the latest theories of the resurgence of plague since the ageless song came into the end? Hesitate. True enough. You have little idea of the cause. Yeah. See? So jeez. Okay. Get out of my forge, you condescending freak. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I spoke in haste. Please make the play for me. Safety of the keep depends on it. Okay, fine. Okay, luckily enough, I was messing around with this a little bit ago, so I kind of remember still everything. Okay, so I did want a short blade. Point, just a regular one. Regular old point. Cross section. Snazzy. Polish, of course. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. That's what they want. Okay. I'm never the big fan of those. We'll do which one? That one. What do you do with an oval one? Maybe you? Like really small? That actually isn't bad. We'll set it to a fine wood. Okay. What should we call it? So the scholar was being, well, as the game put it, a bit of a prick. So, I know it. Know it. Wait, we have the V as for vape. The prick stabber. Takes the tiny blade and stows it carefully inside the satchel. Now see if my theories bear fruit. Farewell, Smith. Snazzy. The prick stab. Oh, I love it. That actually didn't look too shabby. So we need to find someone to help us upgrade our showroom. So what's the point of the showroom now? Interesting. No. Don't want to end the day. Let's go upgrade our forge. That just... Oh, so once we max it out, then increases your stamina by 1. That's not all that much. I can do like a bit of a fixer-upper. Nope, same old. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this weight and the balance nonsense. Okay, firstly, cross section. With width. Nope, that is width. Nope. Thickness. Where's the little things? Toggle lighting. Ooh, snazzy. Where's there's supposed to be a little blue line. I don't know, Viking. There you go. Ah, I forgot to polish it. By any chance, does anyone remember we're supposed to do the skinny one or the fat one? Who is supposed to drug? We're gonna do the skinny one. I feel like it was the skinny one. Yes, yes, we've all done this. Approach them, yes. The slender one. Failure. You lean swiftly across the tip of the vial into his drink. Unfortunately, he catches your elbow on the table and sturdy guard stands up. Let's put something in your drink. Jaw before you can react. Who's in topple backwards as you still send one up the boot to your ribs. You feel something crunch beneath your breast. Find out this thing egg. You lost $0. You are now wounded. There, journal. Heads up, lucky you're hauling off to dungeons. Okay, get out of here. There a tug of blood trickles on your tongue as you struggle on your feet. One hand pressed to your cracked ribs. Oh shit, they cracked a rib. Oh. Noise of the mirror den didn't even pause for a second. A little scuffle like this was hardly enough to turn heads. But there will be no more merriment for tonight. You limp home, breath wheeze. Yeah. Damn. You wake up to the groan, every bone aching. You treat your wounds with some scorch moss till the blood soaks the bandages and you end. Yes, so now we're -1 toughness, -1 diplomacy. Reduce daily commissions and diplomacy is suffering. Okay, that will be ending in a day though. Let's go. Okay, can't go shopping. Missing of orphans going missing. Around the square glazes her voice. An iron fowl. Why yes, I have something like that in the back. Grabs you by the arm and pulls you inside alley away from crowds. By the burning dead smith. Why don't you things like that when I'm at my stall? Seek out the huntress. She'll tell you the secrets about the orphanage. I told her to keep it to yourself, but maybe it'll interest you. You're out of it. Okay. That's what I have. I don't want to sell my stuff. Damn. Yeah. Goodbye, Ironmonger. So this one's snazzy. You find sword to wet my hip. Or pigment alabaster, sword essentials are pretty lax. Only wants blade length, and that's it. One-handed. Really, you want a 55% blade length with a one-handed? Well, I'm not the customer. And a mystery reward. Ooh, I like those. That is a one-handed. You're insane. This guy's genuinely insane. Guys, genuinely insane. One-hander, genuinely. Oh, whatever keeps the customers happy, I guess. I'll do that one again. How are you going to do this? Why can't I? Let me go underneath. Find it. It's one alabaster. It's just so little. There you go. Broad point. No, there you go. That's great. I'm actually going to reduce the length of it. Well, if he's still happy with it, I guess. It's gonna be called the too long to handle. The plum man smiles in contented seal, withdrawn in the sword partly. Steel glimmers. A fine blade indeed. Perhaps I shall recommend your services to my friend. Like, genuinely. I need some work. Ah, this one. The what the Sabtana, I think that's what we call these ones. They're nice ways to just make it thinner. Ta-da! And then just fix up the point. There you go. And then of course a nice polish on the house. The love we're skilled enough to polish with the hammer. I'll call it the silver banana. Beautiful. The silver banana. Much better. Beautiful. The silver banana. There's the journal. To investigate the arson, need to examine the scorched dagger found at the crime scene. Causing... Admit my failure. Okay. I was gonna say this is a new one, but nope. Almost got me happy. Good lord. Oh, damn. Also, free polish on the... Okay, Chunk, you are a naming expertise. What shall we name the sword? Why you look like that? Why are you different? You don't have to be different. Yeah. The pressure's real. I better not be using any of my stuff. Why must I spend all this? This is just tuning up jobs. Then it shall be Excalibur. But it won't be like exactly Excalibur. It's be short Excalibur. There you go. Gonna come in handy. Thank you, Smith. The short Excalibur. Short ending the day. At the camp, the outer gate has a barrier of lost hope, swirling chaos and simmering violence. That's comforting bulwark separating. It's a comforting bulwark that's separating you from the desperate world outside. Occasional shout or plea cries over the walls, quickly swallowed by a burst. Knock on the door of the guard gatehouse. The guard opens the door. Upon seeing you, he glances up and down the street and then grabs you and pulls you into the gatehouse. What are you doing here? After the stunt you pulled. Caught red-handed, how could you be such a fool? If any suspicion falls on my head, any at all, I'll hunt you down like a dog. Now get out of here if someone sees you. I won't leave unless you let me see through the weapon records. It's clearly wrestling with the urge to stab you, instead smacking his palm at his face. Very well, be quick about it, and never come to speak with me again. He leads you through the gate and pulls past the barracks and into a dimly lit storeroom filled with a ledger dating back years, not sorted or any sane index system. Good luck finding anything in this mess. He leaves you. Search through the gatehouse records. You start rifling through the ledger. Many are water damaged and some gnawed by rats. Stacks trotter through rough wooden shelves, migrating records mixed freely with grain counts, patrol logs, and disciplinary reports. The Orlean dagger. Search through the records of weapon checked in the gatehouse hours prior to the ink splotched papers. You find a record of an Orlean dagger that matches the one you saw. A few months ago, the dagger was recorded in the possession of a woman named Athea Sinar, who entered the keep in company of a scholar named Ginglis Moya. Geethlis Moya? I like Ginglis better. New shift guards arrived. The crime markets have thinned and the curfew looms ahead. Oh wait. Good boy. Feed Cluedo. Pet Cluedo. Good boy. Get back to work. Cluedo the good boy. Increase your enemy helps unlocks more skills. Oh, so he actually has a purpose. Get to work. Guy didn't really have much of a purpose before, except like helping us upgrade this now. Greetings, Smith. I seek to become a knight of the cathedral. Or citadel, my apologies. But first, I need a trusty blade. Are you of noble birth? No, just a merchant son. But sometimes men are knighted just for doing great deeds in the service of the Lord. I intend to prove myself. I first need a blade. What do you intend to do? I'm sure I must become great deeds to keep doing, protecting a maiden, perhaps stopping an assassin strike on the Masked King. The time of great deeds was before the Sundering. What makes you want to be a knight? 5 years ago, when I was just a boy, I saw them performing their training drills, and they were riding up and down a broken bridge, banners streaming, armor gleaming in the sun. And I was down in the muck below them. I felt like an ant and knew that I would do anything to be in the ranks. What kind of sword are you after? I trust you, knight, of course. Two-handed, narrow point, 1 stiff, 1 mobility, 3 speed, 2 sharpness, lower middle weight, and middle blade length. Good lord. Okay. I know fillers have like an actual purpose in order to help reduce blade like weight, but like I actually love the look of them. Oh, what am I doing? I haven't like even messed with the width yet. You're a nightmare to forge. Not too bad. I've actually had to forge a lot worse if I remember correctly. I'm feeling hexagon for this one. I'm surprised that fits. Pommel. That 3 sharpness is gonna be a bastard. This one is actually kind of a pain in the ass to forge. Yeah. The wider the blade is, the more sharp I can get it. If I like remove that, that increase the sharpness somehow. Taper width. Damn it, that's at max. And I can get rid of the fuller then. It's like just a bit too little, and that's not stiff enough. They're thicker at damn it. Can improve this rating. I can mess around with this a bit. Why is this so hard? Come on, I just need a bit more stiffness now. Wait, think if I... That literally... Oh, come on. So I need that little bit of taper. If I increase like the width a bit. Control Z. What did I delete? Oh, I delete the width. Longer handle can further improve this rating. Okay, make this handle longer then. Okay, there you go. Oh, this was a it's the name of the sword, Nightmare then, because holy shit. But I'm gonna stick to my snazzy. In one word, beautiful. Eyes water as he beholds the sword you made. A fine blade, this will prove myself as a true knight. What other... Post every time my business I can keep... I've tacked up, added a poster outside the orphanage. I think the tannery then? On hold, missing smith. Okay, so that can't continue anymore. It was, though. Busy as an unturned anthill. Scholars bustling in the corner and hunch of benches bent over tomes. Few reserve suspicion and glaze newcomers with the new worn clothes. Oh. Even sat at a desk, Vira Ravel projects an aura of power and competence. Her eyes gleam like steel, and she assesses you, but she smiles, stowing away daggers in her glaze. Welcome back, Smith. Sit down, have a cup of tea. Corpus, whatever the hell that is. Can't grant you that honor yet. Requires higher rank. Quid pro quo, prove yourself to uses and magni will turn in favor. Okay, tell her about the arsonist. Moya, was it? A meddling scholar, unlikely to advance beyond his current station. But he would have had access to the paper mill. Oh hell yeah, 120. Not sure he was working with the arsonist because he brought in city, but still, it's a good start. She pauses, apparently lost in thought. Wait patiently. Last, her eyes focus on you again. You've done well, Smith. Your reward as promised. $200. Faction rank requirement met. Magnus Magisterum. Your task is not yet over, but entirely too useful to let go now. As provided solid evidence of Guthis's wrongdoing, since I have proof, I assure you, justice will be swift and merciless. Can I access that corpus liberties? Okay, no. Wait, but I have that rank. Oh, I need a higher one. Okay. Take your leave. Farewell then. Break into... Look for Gus Moya. There are multiple desks, each walled off in a pile of books. This doesn't merit his own study. Instead, he shares a cramped workroom with other scholars. Though fortunately, only Gus is present when you arrive. Then I break into the office. You wait in a nearby alcove, head hidden in the books, listening as Githas locks his door and study. Once the footsteps are faded, it's the office. Lockpick. Tumble sweat beads in your forehead and lock is simple. Nothing to keep me serious thief, but you're not used to working under this kind of pressure. Damn you. Suddenly locked. As you fiddle with it, you're on focus with only a pair of scholars around the corner behind you. Hey, what's going on here? Thief, thief, run! Heart pounds as you abandon all pretense and break into a run, dashing in the opposite direction behind you. The scholars continue to raise alarm. Sprint through the labyrinthine corridors, past startled professors and wide-eyed apprentices. Finally, you burst out the city streets and finally hasty retreat to your forge. Disreputable. Damn it, again? Come back again another time. Oh, no. I'm disreputable for what, like, how many days now? 9 days! away his wares. I don't have to, right? It saves some money. Tannery, I'm pretty sure. No, the huntress is in the den, damn it. But I think you need to put up a poster here, though. The tannery. The tannery, horrific stench is better than any signpost. You follow to its source, and men and women teeter on wooden walkways using long poles to stir the vats. Birds circle overhead, mangy dogs hunch in the outskirts. Nope. I ain't working. I got enough money. I'm a smith by trade, and that's all I'm doing. Yeah. Tacked up at the college, yes. Tacked up at an orphanage at steady stay. Huntress, there you go. Sits at the shady corner, or shadowy corner, but still her eyes pass right over her. Bundle of fresh skin and shrugs across the table, ready for sale. See you again, Lysmith. How do you need? No, about any missing orphans. I just paused, knowing a glint in her eyes. And a bit more reckoning is her worth. Fine. Aye, that'll swing it. Her pockets pouch silvers, savage grin. Heard of the Laffy twins? No, I've not. If you don't know, that'll be 50 tethers. Just not. Touche. They're former crows, mercenaries who found more lucrative calling at an Eren Keep. Doing wet work for coin, if deeds so dark of makes the regular mercenary flinch, that the twins will do anything with enthusiasm. Don't know the real names, people just call them Smiles and Scrolls and they count their scars. Think I've worked at a tannery, would piss me off, quite literally. Kill them. I tend to travel the city by night. Darkness suits me better, and I like the few quiet of curfew. Guards don't spot me unless I want them to. One evening past midnight, I was near the orphanage when I heard shouting and crying. Stuck into a nearby rooftop and took a look. Who I see but the Luffy twins dragging some wailing kid between them. Don't think they would take him on a picnic. I watched they gave him a sharp smack on the head to shut him up. Jeez. Matron was there overseeing the transaction. She looked a bit distraught, but they stuck when they struck the boy, but she didn't say anything. Who do the twins work for? Who does number 2 work for? By all accounts, the twins are paid most handsomely for their dirty work. Whoever the answer to is someone with serious wealth. Eren Keep, that usually means the nobility of the High Citadel and or merchants of the Houndsburg League. Unfortunately, I don't know much more than that. I'm gonna find them. I wouldn't approach them directly. If they get a whiff of suspicion off you, they'll gut you like a fish. Murder comes easy as breathing to them. Jeez. Go to the bookmaker. There you go. At the arena. Ooh, got a new area. The arena. She knows the twins pretty well. They're not friends. The twins' only friends are each other. New location unlocked. The arena. Oh, I can buy Steep Draw. You got an achievement to die for. Get 10 different dye colors. Do you know anything about orphans going missing? I heard a few rumors, but it's all poppycock if you ask me. Little blighters are probably running away from their chores. Go on. Keep getting a source of wood from. In the dark days, Smith, the soil is poisoned, half the forest withered, and some groves yield decent timber, but logging camps suffer constant attacks from monsters and bandits. Worst thing though is we have no new trees growing, none will be decayed in no time too. Hopefully I die before my profession does. Yeah, family. Vince turns away and making new shows. Wife passed 2 winters back, daughter married a goat herd. In the farming district now, barely speaks to me. Sorry to hear that. Just talk, maybe we could reconnect. We'll not go crawling over there like a beggar. If she wants to speak with me, she can come here. What's your opinion of the Masked King? Imagine he keeps the barrier up and monsters are out. Long may he live. How's business? Feast or famine, folk always need shelter and need furniture, need coffins too, but wood's scarce, coins scarcer for most. High court though. Shackles knowingly. Where the money is, one noble fancy armor. Keep it afloat half the year. Wow. Have you lived in the Eren Keep your whole life? I was born in a logging camp outside the walls. Father was a carpenter, grandfather too. When the Sundering came, we were among the lucky ones, had skills to keep needed. Others not so fortunate, that's all. Yeah. What happened to my predecessor? No one knows, but the rumors is he killed his wife, she killed him. That was weird, why did the stuff just stop? They killed each other, slandering the name of a good man. What is it for sake of idle gossip? Believe, here, folks sound their own voices. Goodbye, carpenter. That's so cool. So what's back there? What's like, this is all new. It's like a random, why are they just, I'm not going to question it. 200 tethers, jeez. Bob goes to the door and slams it behind him. He's clutching a leather bundle with a heaving pigeon chest. With his heaving pigeon chest. Smith, please, I need your help. There's no time. Door grabs your arm, pulls deep into the forge away from the window. He unwraps the pristine military blade. I need a sword made, a perfect copy of this one. Duplicate, why? My father carried the sword and he fought in the Golden Heresy. Discontent war. His heroism was so great, the voices themselves sang to him. He forged his blade after they took him deep into the room. Okay. Last night, 3 masked men burst into our house demanding to give it to them. They knew exactly what they were looking for. Luckily enough, I kept it well hidden. But in all sorts of... I don't think... Okay. Perhaps they'll leave us alone. Well, a hero of the Golden Heresy if fought in... Applications of Reason, Volume 1. Oh, interesting. He was a demon. What? Just him and a regent against... He can't hold a spoon steady times a bastard. Wow. What do you need from me? You can copy close enough to fool the moment. I'll give you the original study. D. Smith, this kind of war is 12 years ago. The only people... history after the horrors of Sundering. Who cares? As my father still a saint or held a bridge. He was a hero. Okay, we'll sort this out. Oh, that's cool. That's new. So it has to follow the same physical print. Oh, that's so cool. Let me guess. We're making the silver banana or the Saintana again. Yeah, it's looking good. That's not how it's supposed to look, I bet. Okay. This is gonna be a bastard to do, I can already foresee. Oh wow, this one's gonna be a bastard to do, I bet. Okay. How the hell did I do that little thing? I need to increase thickness, don't I? Width. Come on, replicate shape. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. Okay. It's fine. I can do this. And then I need to add a taper width. Increase the width. I need to taper it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, there you go. How the hell did I do this? Well, let me at least give it a good polish. The dupe. Along the replica blade. It's perfect. Twin to my father's old blade. Wraps it carefully in the same old leather held in the original. They'll never know. Father will keep his sword and they'll leave with this. Will you tell your father? That they changed their mind. They'll hear his name, remember who he was. Old lion's teeth. He'll believe it. A lie like comforting in disbelief. Will they really be fooled? I don't know. I don't know who they are. I just want the sword. But it's worth a shot. Good luck. Thank you, Smith. That went actually quite nice. It's does that book do? New sword parts. Application of reason. Cool. End caps and 5 more. Screw it, we're ending the day. There's the arena. Oh wow. Two fighters circle each other in the pit of sand. The crowds hoot like monkeys and bay like dogs. I don't know dogs bay. Do dogs bay? I'm not all that expert in dog. Despite the fresh splash of crimson, arena is to welcome. This former prairie, once a voice that sang the serenity of peace, now it's a brutal fighting pit where gladiators spill blood for the amusement of nobles. Okay, they do. Okay, good. The fight ends. The body is dragged away. Wait until next, ready to be tortured. I'll put up a poster. Put up a poster outside the gladiators' armory, ensuring that they'll see it every time. To your name every time they check their weapons. Met the crows. Who are you? The new smith, eh? Jeez. More parts? Sheesh, already so many, honestly. Keep them all straight and remember them all. I just kind of look like, that looks good for the sword. Order for tilt, so name the wooden leg, weight the arena armory and some. Testing the edges, blade and polished breastplate. Yes, that's right. He pauses, looks up and down, Mina shifts subtly, gives the approving nod. Heard about you, Smith, good things. Get the feeling we can do this together. Come back during the day. Have more time. Ooh, what does he sell? Hello again, Smith. I'm doing business. Look around. Rena caters primarily the wealthiest citizens of Eren Keep and shows hogs turned into spirits. Fill in the air with delicious smoke. Waiters stand by the expensive bottles. Bookmakers keep bets at eager crowd. Shimmering golden tattoo. Are you the lady we're supposed to look for? Bookmaker. Yeah, bookmaker. Greetings. Her name's Bookmaker, and no, I won't spell it for you. Okay, thank you. I'll forgive you if you pronounce it wrong. Thank you so many times. I haven't seen your face around here before. I'm the new swordsmith. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm sure you have many eager customers in these walls. You have any info? I heard that he killed his wife or something, got sent to the farm mines. They'll work until there's nothing but bones and hate. Goes quiet, her eyes glitter with this. Assesses you. Smiles and scowls come here and watch the fights on occasion. Don't know if they call them good terms, but they like the way I flutter my eyelashes. You know, they connect to the orphanage. How do you know that? I don't review my sources. Probably for the best. He answers, pulls you aside. Once the door shut, just low, urgent whisper. There's a man who can help you find what's happening with those orphans, but you don't need to know his name. That's all I'll give. I'll let him know who you are. Meet him at the bridge at the Whispers Midnight tomorrow. Don't tell a soul about this. Thanks for your help. I'm not interested in all that is. Good luck, Smith. I hope you make a difference. But if you look under this rock and don't upset the vermin that may settle out, remember, the bridge at midnight, don't be late. Oh, see, my favorite. Talk to you. Where you come from? Yes, I was born in Creed Haven, just down the river, but Creed Haven was always a melting pot. My family came from the Hollowed. Jeez. Like, the end there silent, like it's Nahara, like the Sahara, but like just narrow. There's a temple rise higher than the Iron Teeth. Mother and father were both anointed there in Hallowed. They were meant to be higher than... Oh, that meant they were higher than kings, but they weren't immune to the power struggle of the clergy. After they fell in the bad graces of the Higher, my family fled to Creed Havens. As a matter now, Creed Havens is ruined and Nara is dust. Okay. Okay, cool. Watch a fight, let's see. Just as Chumble's pratfalls attempts to placate spectators between fights, and every chapper throws a chorus of boos. Boo, get on with it. At last, the gladiator steps into the ring. He paces like a tiger, wild eyes, muscles pulsing in his neck, thrusting his sword fiercely skyward, while the crowd chants his name. I am death given life. Jeez, okay. It's a face you recognize, a drunk crow who's barred from the den for mocking the masked king. Oh, wow. Announces him. A strident voice carries the cheers. Everyone, welcome back to the one, the only Marwan the Mad, undefeated for 36 bouts. Damn. Sound like a romance novel. Yeah. Can we make it 37? We stop taking bets with either he'll win. Instead, we'll make how long his opponent survives. Speaking of the opponent, steps into the corner. A fighter as tall and broad-shouldered as Marwan. Better and better armored, yet somehow he shrinks in the champion's presence. Announcing Albert Husk, self-proclaimed knight of the wasteland. How long can he stand against our champion? 1 minute, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets now. Place a bet. Actually, just mentioned at last. It's your turn. It's five minutes. A wise bet. Marwan doesn't play with his food. I bet. Shoot it 3 to 2 odds. How much are you gonna bet? Do 20. May fortune be with you. As the bells peal and fade, Marwan's halfway across the arena, sword drawn, moving as fast as more than a blur. Albert staggers back in shock, raising his axe in second parry. Blade clashes at a half halt of the axe. Albert takes a stationary swing. The axe is too slow. Marwan shifts aside and casually as a man stepping over a pothole and is reassuring the reckless attack. Wow. So let us together name these what these players try to pronounce them. Yeah. But there's another chance to counter. Marwan's blows are impossibly fast, each jab like cobra strikes. 1, 2, 3 are deflected by Albert's armor, the fourth parries by an axe, and the fifth strikes home Spack, red strained from the armpit. Lurches forward, attempting to continue, but he's a dead man walking. Marwan strolls backwards as he reaches as Albert stumbles forward, leaving a trail of blood. Finally, the armored man collapses to the floor. Leads to the arena. Okay. Done. Lasted 4 minutes. Spice up a nice new set of hammers. Hell yeah! Yeah, that was fun. So tonight is the night. Lorky's open. Inside, glancing over his shoulder before pushing it shut. Who the hell is that? It worked. Oh, is it the little boy? They believed it was the real blade? The blade looked at it, snatched it from my hands, and disappeared into the night. I don't know where, I don't know what they wanted with the raw relic, but it's gone now. My father still has a sword. Tension shoulders eased slightly. Say, what do you know? No, I told them they heard his name and thought better of it. The old lion has teeth. Hell yeah. They believed it. You shouldn't have heard them gloating for a moment. It was just like the old man. Oldham is back. All his power and confidence. What happened? One of them hit me when I handed over the sword, said it reminded me to keep my mouth shut. I've had worse. Glad it worked out. Me too. I don't know how much time my father has left, but at least he spends his sword and wall of pride intact. Thank you, Smith, there, for everything. The boy dips and heads in gratitude, steps back in the street. This is good. Let's do one for the crows, and then we do one for that one, or we could do that one. I think we'll do that one. Crow tattered armor enters your forge. His beard is graying, old scars crisscross his face. Yeah, I'm after swordsmith, not for fighting. Something stunning. Doesn't need to be fractals. Look more Sword Legend. Ceremonial blade. There's a noble up in the High Court who's paying me to find relics in the wasteland. Can sell him this final lifetime, the blade before the age is sung, pillaged from ancient tomb. He'll never know. Holy shit. Replicate shape. Ah. Please like be simple enough. Use the Lord. Name's not important. Important 600 tethers. Swim about half of it. Chalice I hammered out of a cooking pot. Kills real. What's real? What's fake? What's wrong? But he got more silver than sense, so he scraped him. What if he discovers he snorts? Old fools see what I want. Tell me what you need. The symbol doesn't matter what they are. It looks mystic. Oh my god! What the hell is that? No, it doesn't work. Why does he need that? No, maybe it's like a pommel instead. Yeah, it's that pommel. I don't even have enough gold for all this shit. How much gold do we even have? Okay, wait. Leave. First, how much gold do I have? I have 5. That's not enough. Oh, okay, he's the guy we get gold from now. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. He was a friend, why? I'm investigating this friends. Well, don't believe the gossip. Tessin didn't kill his wife, didn't kill himself either, nor flee to the waste, nor get sent to the farmlands. Still alive somewhere. Wife too, I feel in my bones. What the? Why? Why would I want? Like, why would I want that? Okay. I need more steel. Wait, steel lady. I don't want to do that. Oh, the money, it's going. Solve the replication commission with at least 90. Oh, perfect forgery. Damn. I don't know why that achievement took so long, but. Depths below. Okay, that's good with that. Change width one side. Okay, so if you're wondering why I do this, this lets me be able to make a perfect one-sided thing. I'll show you. Okay, so now what we do is we change width again, but only on the opposite side, and now there you go, see, like back to normal. But I'll show you the coolness. Okay, now we need to add curvature. Already you can tell this is like a long one. That ain't too shabby. So look, now I leave it on both sides. Now if I look over here, make the nice even point there. You see? No need to go length. I don't think you can see in the campaign, but I'll show you with the other thing. With the... What's it called? The creative mode. I'll show you all the random swords I made. Tape with width. I do a cross section. Okay. There you go. Now we're gonna, of course, add some nice polish. Point. This thing looks stupid. Like, I'm just looking at it now. Look how stupid it looks. Why is it so big there and it's a one-handed, and like... Why? If it's two-handed, maybe you could get away with it, but it looks stupid. So why does that make it so thin? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm looking for that little piece there to be flat. Why do you keep doing this? Taper with width. Okay. Now we need to do a lot of stupid golden lettering on this thing. So just one letter does... Oh. It's really that it. It uses like all my gold. Fine. Just take that. Oh, who makes it look nice? Get one of every kind. The dupe. 2.0. Song's end. Why would you look at that? I believe this was plucked out of some ancient tomb. Smith, you never saw me. I was never here. This blade was forged by my own. It was forged by my own hands. By hands unknown. What are you? Timunoa? Maybe. Was that worth it? Pretty sure I lost money on this commission. Okay. Only wants 3 sharpness, the only thing he cares about. A one-handed, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Beautiful. We'll be a bit fancy with this. So smack it 3 times, taper what 3 times. Point. Regular point. Things as thin as I can make it. Keep doing this. There you go. Well, we got it to the sharpness. Beautiful. Look at it. It's fantabulous. Look at that. Fantastic. One-handed, I'll give you the best one-handed sword money can buy. Yeah, you get the katana hilt. Oh yeah. It's the rare western, no, eastern design, yes. No one can forge it but me, so you gotta be an honor that I'm making this for you. He wants crimson. Why the fuck would you want crimson? Okay, it's been a hot minute since I used leather. Beautiful. Single so stupid. Apparently I am Team Noah. That guy's Team Noah, I'm not too sure. Look at it. Not a scam. Because like my old blade. Jeez. I'm sorry, dude. If your sword ever looked anything like this, just get a refund. Bridge of Whispers. Oh, yeah, this place looks like a spooky ass place. Oh no. Curfew's in full force. And I just had a weird thought. Curfew's in full force, and you're caught up all the way to treat the mysterious contact. You risk your at risk a night in the cells, or worse luckily thick fog blankets the streets. The Bridge of Whispers spans over a canal at the Merkside, Eren Keep slum district. Nestled beneath the mountain, surrounded in hovels and alleyways and plunked of his permanent shadow. Look around. And a figure appears, if summoned from the ether. A shadow within a shadow. His hood hides his face. Exus sent me. I know. A long pause. The stranger waits patiently, foot tapping, till finally an owl hoot echoes across the rooftops. He responds with an immediate hoot of his own. Good. Didn't bring the guards with you. First, a warning. The watch has taken note of you going around asking awkward questions. You might disappear next if you aren't careful, or worse, if you twins will catch a word and come after you at night. Don't forget, and keep curiosity is worse sin than murder. Appreciate the heads up. Just be wary. Sleep with one eye open. You want to know what happens to the orphans when they're taken, who the Lufa twins are working for, and what the kids is correct. Sounds right. I can answer these questions, but I need you to do something for me. Hands roll and value. Make a sword for me. I'll find specifications in. You'll find the specifications there. The blade bring me at midnight, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Examine the commission. A few unusual requirements, but notably is inscribing the sword with a particular symbol. You look up, questioning crowding on your lips, but the stranger is already gone. Hoot Owl is overheard, standing alone in the fog. He just walked back. Okay, let me quickly show you all my little creative mode thing. Just let me save. I don't want to make sure to lose any progress. Main menu, creative mode. So those are all the random things I've made. Oh, those three are the basic ones, like you get whenever. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it is new. There is a bit of a catalog from what you've made. The prick stabber, Viking, too long to handle, or silver banana. Okay, that's cool. That's new. That is actually very new. I like that. Okay, so then this is my very first sword I ever made. Don't judge me. It's a 3-meter long double-sided katana with some wavies in the middle. Okay. This is my first attempt at an actual decent sword. And I've recently recreated this. So this is supposed to be a witch's steel sword, mind you. Keep that in mind. Okay. Not too shabby looking. Like, it looks pretty interesting. Pretty decent. Like, ain't too shabby. Okay. Then, of course, a lightsaber. A cane sword. Look at that. I know. I didn't. That's brand new. Never had that happen before. Then a nice, pretty cane sword. I absolutely love how this thing turned out. horse and all. Small sword, or known as a dagger, your choice, but the longer sword, which is also a 3-meter long two-handed sword. Here, Alex, I wonder if you remember. I don't know, is Alex here? No. Oh no, he is here. He was here for a bit, but look, I wonder if he remembers this. I wonder if he remembers this spear. Yes, I made him this spear a long time ago. Snacky Zampak Toe from Bleach. Here's just a sword I was messing around with making. Ah, he remembers it. There you go. Here's a nice... It's an obsidian blade with silver and gold accents with the green leather. I think this turned out quite schnazzily. Then here's a different variant of it with no ring, but like glowing green emblems. And I think it turned out quite nicely. And there's also duplicate emblems on the other side. Then another nameless sword. Also, I've had a bit of an obsidian moment. I know, obsidian looks lovely on a sword. I love a black blade on a sword. Look at that. Just basic sword, nothing too hectic. Then just a cup. I got a very, very creative with making that, but like, you know, random emblem on there. See, look, I got funny. This is just a rapier cup, and I just maxed it out. So I can't get rid of that unless, wait, let me try something. Might be stupid, or it might work fabulously. Yes, that works. Okay, there you go. Cup's been upgraded. Can I make that red, like crimson there? There you go. Cup's been upgraded. We can make a cup. Oh no, people have made a lot weirder than a cup. They've made like stop signs, axes. They've done weird things. Now this is where I've gotten. This is the area where I was getting good. Okay, so this is an actual katana. You can see like actual back and all that. Made of Damascus. I actually spent some time on that. Pretty snazzy. Only thing I don't like about the Damascus is you can obviously see where it repeats and doesn't like look organic. But besides that, snazzy. Okay. Then down here. A knife, just like a slightly curved knife. Pretty snazzy. Then I made another knife. Then over here, just a... Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah. Then I kind of redid that other sword I did, but like gold, silver accents with the green as well, but like different. Then over here, just like a practice sword. Like literally, it's meant to be a wooden practice sword, so I think I went pretty snazzy. Then over here, just a random sword I was messing around with. Messing around with the hilt. That's pretty basic sword regardless. Then this is one of my friends who's currently working in the US. He's gamer tags Mr. Fish, and I'm like, okay, let me make you a sword, my man. There you go. He's on a quail farm. Here's a fish tanner. Jokes with his name. Okay. Whatever this is. Pretty snazzy. Then over here, one of my other friends hooded. He specifically wanted whatever this is. Hey, I just make the swords. I'm not like asking and giving questions here. Then here, this is the new and improved one. So let me quickly show you. So this is the original, right? Pretty snazzy, nothing too bad. Circumcise. Yoinking that with the question mark. There you go. Yep. If you guys want to circumcise it for yourself, copy that. If you own this game, put that inside this. So what you do is you go here, paste this in, and you can get a circumciser of your own. Okay. And then here is the new and improved one. Like actual, I copied that as the best of my ability. This as well, that little like bump in there, that exact replication. Did the blade, no thanks, I'm good on that front. There. That's the new improvement. And then this one I made like not too long ago. I think it turned out quite nice. So if you guys want a circumcise of your own, you know, just get in contact with me. That sounds stupid. Okay. Ta-da! And there's all the swords I made. And this is absolutely super cool. Oh yeah. Hold to save in creative mode. The Nightmare. Now that I'm looking at it, actually isn't too bad of a sword. Actually, quite a snazzy sword. I like it. Okay, well, that's been fun here. Main menu. Continue. Okay. Here we are. Helping the neighbor. Camp wanted to accompany him. Should know the cathedral squares coming days. Let's see how that's coming along. Let's do my smithing for the day. Good day. We spent 300 bucks on steel. Jeez. Seeks answers. For the smith that seeks answers in the dark. The sword shall be a common length, balanced for a single hand. Use quality steel. The edge must hold true, neither brittle nor soft, and ensure the symbol is inscribed exactly as depicted below. 2 sharpness, 1 stiffness, book of twisted steel, 3 bits of silver, 1-handed, broad point. Use the mysterious sigil. The range meeting place, come alone as before. No more light. Bring no light save what you must. What? Your payment shall be knowledge, a currency more valuable than coin. Think long and careful. The answers you may seek may lead you to darker places than the Bridge of Midnight. Okay. Oh. So where is this mysterious sigil? This thing. I put this in my cup. There you go, beautiful. I make that out of silver, I think. I can't do it out of silver, really. Okay, I'll put that on afterwards. Okay, just common length. Common length, my ass. This is a 2-handed length. There you go. Lol, I went to do something for a few minutes and just heard circumciser like 5 times. Couldn't help but wonder. Okay. Let me quickly re-show Chunk. Okay, so leave. Okay, Chunk. I know that it was kind of meant for you, but it was kind of sucky you weren't here. Let me. Okay. Creator mode. So yeah, we found out this. And then this thing. Yes. So okay, Chunk, which last sword did you see? Let's just start from there. Start from there. Oh my. Yeah, the circumciser. But like, if it's so, it must have been before that, obsidian ones. But it's all good. Okay, these ones or that one? Because it's like ones, so it's right there. So then, oh, that's also another one. There. Then cup with a red gem in it. Golden cup, you know, pretty snazzy. Okay. I have to go back over them all. No, I know. Just there. This one I'm most proud of. Why don't you see this? New Witcher Steel Sword. Look at this bad boy. But look. This is the one I want you to see. The Witcher. This one's specifically modeled after Geralt's sword. All these funny little twists and turns. Look, you see, that's the new one. When I actually have some skill in this game, this is my very first one. This is like the second thing I've ever made. You can see, not even polished. Oh no, yeah, I did polish it, but only to 65%. Come on, man. No, wait, no. I can't mess with it. This is history. There you go. It's so shiny, yes. It's pristine. Okay, there you go. Back to it. I quit the game. I am brilliant. I knew it was gonna happen. I genuinely knew it was gonna happen, but like I was hoping not. Yeah, I know the game is already running. Just run it again. Oof, I'm just opening everything today. I just opened Steam Deck stuff. Oof. Okay, continue. Okay, Forge. Okay. Oh, that'll teach me to go over random things again while watching this. Yeah? You'll miss out on the circumciser. Be careful, there might be a sequel before you, before too long. It can be hard. Buttons are harder, apps are hard, and keys are hard. Just things be hard, yeah. Hey Chunk, guess what? I want that, okay. That's what she said. Yeah. Hey! No. This guy needs like a twisted ass looking handle. With his random ass. You want silver? I forgot about that. It's fine. So close. Okay, let me undo that one so I don't waste silver. I thought you were gonna say finally I got milk. And I was actually asking around, it's gonna be apparently a bit of a pain to get milk, like fresh milk. I'm trying to find like from cow milk, you know, like not even pasteurized stuff, and that's been a bit of a pain. Oh, we got gems now. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see. I'm just waiting for all the people to start trickling in before I say hey to everyone. Up there they are. They're slowly trickling in. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're gonna just get a twisted looking one. Hello, everybody. There you go. Thing it seems, yeah. Okay, now I try and get this thing to be like, oof. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna start saying helloing to everybody. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So today we're playing a lovely, lovely game called BladeSong, the ultimate cool game about making blades. I caught both of you in one place. Oh, hell yeah. What are the chances? Come on, you're so close to being sharp. Damn it, I got sharpness up. The balancing stiffness and sharpness is so pain in the ass. What am I doing? Wait, cross sections. Okay, wait. There you go, that's Mac. Okay, now cross section. There you go. Okay. The blade with a silver handle. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need to polish that. Like, unpolished silver looks all craggly and stuff. Hello, hello. There you go, everyone's finally trickled in. Welcome, welcome. We are playing BladeSong. Okay. Like, the difference between, like... Okay, now spot the difference. There you go. Various sword. There you go. The mysterious sword. There you go. So, lovely, lovely game about forging very, very decorational blades. I think it means guild mark, house sigil, something like that. Suppose, yeah. No answer to that. Midnight seems a long way off. Yeah. So we have made quite a few interesting swords so far. The Nightmare, just really, really hard to balance it. So yeah, let me quickly throw, I can't do anyone. Okay, let me just continue with the main story we're doing right now. Yep, just net negative, jeez. Okay. I would love if they do voice acting, and this would actually make this game like the next level. Merkside is gloomy evening on the summer's day, where at night its darkness is so thick it's suffocating the light. Despite the risk of being caught past curfew, you force your way the lantern. You force the carrier lantern to avoid breaking your neck. The blade is concealed under your cloak, wrapped in leather. It's midnight. Where is he? Look for the hooded stranger. He melts out of shadow, darkness concealing into what? Yeah, whatever, into shape, and then he lifts his hood, revealing a grizzled, strangely familiar face. Hail, you got the goods. You're the beggar who's sitting outside the orphanage. Aye, that was me. Someone got to look out for those little bastards. So if you're wondering what we're doing right now, so let me give you all a bit of a rundown if you never heard or what BladeSong is or what it's about. So BladeSong is a game where it takes place in a world where there was these gods known as the singers, I'm not too sure, it's like the great song, whatever. And they're like the gods that keep the world in balance and safe and all that. But then it was like, for some weird reason, they just disappeared. And no one knows why. So then the whole world is like purged into like chaos, monsters, like the world's climate is like ruined now. It's like deserts and wastelands and very few little spots. But this is the main city of Eren Keep, the one place which is still normal because of the Masked King. He has a banner. Give me a copyright. Why? Therma copyright strike for what? Who? What? Even gods aren't immune. Oh, them are copyright strike. Ah. Are you talking about the game? Or is it like Echo Press? I'm very confused now. Okay, now I'm a bit baffled. Okay. So they gave YouTube gave the gods of this game a copyright. So I like it. Okay. Yeah, you confuzzle me there. Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah, and then this, for some weird reason, the Masked King has the ability to make this barrier which keeps it like nice and stuff, and like everyone wants to get in. And you start off in the refugee camp, and you must like prove your worth to be able to get into the city, which we eventually did. And today was released chapter 2 of the story, which we're currently going over now. Okay. Hand over the sword. Man draws the sword from the sheath and hefts it, testing its weight. Quality works in Sana. Gives you an experimental swing, examines the sigil engraved upon it. This will do nicely. And instantly the eyes lends him to an aura of cheerful danger. He's clearly enjoying the nighttime subterfuge. So, what do you use the sword for? Not for picking my teeth. Flashes you agree. In seriousness, Sana. I don't know why you call me Sana. It's so random. I'd rather keep that to myself. How do you know Saxus? We used to be thick as thieves, you might say. Back in the good old days, I taught her everything she knows about lockpicking, purse cutting, and shadow sneaking. And how does she repay me? She gets caught red-handed hauling off to become a nun, and you imagine how I felt. She was one of my most promising apprentices. Please, you found success in the arena, though there's a connection to come in handy once more. Oh, exactly. Distractions are a lethal luxury in my line of work. Call myself Bernan, and leave it at that for now. Came for answers. Tell me about the orphanage. This is where I admit I don't have the full picture either. But I have investigating what happens to the orphans picked up one or two things. A thing or two. First off, the matrons are all in it. They're paid to keep quiet about the odd kid that goes missing, probably guess there already. More importantly, who pays them? The one paying is the Lufu twins, where all the coins come from to support the disappearance of the child every month. Okay. Gotta go do something, go lurking in and out. Okay. Good luck, Chunk. Wait for him to continue. It's the marshal. He's the one paying the bills. The Masked King's rest and the rest of the High Court. I'd wager it left my hands all on it too. Ain't the ad hoc operation in the marshal's private pleasure. It's something bigger, something evil. Who's the marshal exactly? By the burning dead son, are you new around here? The Masked King's right-hand man, the commander of the city watch. Pray you never meet him, eh? How do you know this? Amazing what you do in good disguise and some slick talking. I've walked in armor among the ranks of the city watch for weeks. I've played the role of a fresh recruit. The gods know what the gods know about the kids missing and their paymaster involved. Ooh. Then speak about it a lot if you can help it, not to civilians and not when sober. Why the thing I wish I knew. Luffy twins drop by and pick up a kid, usually a boy. They take him off to the High Citadel to place the High King himself. After that, not seen him again. It's a perfect little operation. Wasteland's full of lost kids without parents. The orphanage takes them in, making good show of the king's generosity, but not charity. It's a harvest. Missing source. How's the missing source of evolved? Grin drops, replaced by a look of puzzlement. I wasn't aware he was involved. Why you ask? Playing the message in the chimney. Oh yeah, we found the old bladesmith's book inside the chimney a while back. To interest. Well, that's a new piece of the puzzle. Thanks, Smith. I poke my nose around to see if there's anything I can find about your new friend's house. Phil, but that's nothing. As a marshal, I need the Luffy to make. I just order the watch to take the kids. Believe it or not, Sana, even Even Eren Keep has laws. Pigs mostly follow, at least in public. Stealing sobbing children at night isn't exactly sign up for when you join the watch. Twins, well, they're burdened with the they ain't burdened with conscience and offered a plausible deniability if caught. Master uses this to filthy business, blackmail, assassinations, torture. They'll do anything if it's good pay, and believe it or not, the marshal pays is good. How can we slip us up to it? We fight back. Won't lie to you, ain't gonna be easy. Think what we're up against. Beans counting on one hand, quickly running out of fingers and switching to the other. The marshal, the masked king, all the high court, the knight of the citadel, the city watch, the sensichal too? I don't know. Of course, the supporters of them, the taxmen, the rich, the greedy, the parasites, anyone I'm forgetting? Astrid. Small figure steps out the shadow behind you. She's wielding a dagger. Twirls her fingers with an alarming dexterity. Girl from the orphanage. The matrons in the orphanage. Ah, yeah, I made her the dagger. Matrons are the orphanage boss. Oh, of course, me. Add that to the list of the entire institute structure underpinning the orphanage and everyone aiding to abet the abduction of kids. You're involved in this. Takes a mocking bow. This is Astrid, my apprentice. Of all things shadowy, say hello, Astrid. Hello. Plan to listen your own, two of you. Glad you asked, son. No, not just two of us. We got friends in high places and low. Might be just the case of the smith like you again, in the future. Come, wish if you do. Can I meet the rest of the group? Sorry, son. Our co-spiritors are paranoid types for good reason. Don't worry, Smith. One day soon we'll need lots of swords. Lots of swords. Not revolutionary, just kind of a business piece. I want to help the orphanage, but I'm not interested in overthrowing the order things. It'll be a mighty tricky balance to strike. Sooner or later you're going to have to pick a side, but that's not tonight. Claps his hands, starlightly loud and fog silence. If we stand here running our tongues all night, some half-drunk watchguard's going to chance upon us and spoil the evening for all, until we meet again perchance. Gives a merry wave while his little belligerent companion wields her dagger. Two of them walk away without a second glance, vanishing into the fog. This game has a lot of reading. This uncharacteristically late. Yeah, rushes through the door, red face. Did you hear? Hear what? Something happens, just come see. Take a breath. Tummy all sighs. Sweat is prickling his brow. Easy to explain if you come see yourself, but I heard of the sentinel of the keep. The statue in the square, isn't it? That's right. You've seen it then. True provenance debate with modern research suggests that the King Themonde II, the last of the Eren dynasty before. Just follow. Allow him to focus, Castle. No for history. Alright, sorry. Tetsu's sword broke off centuries ago in the storm. No one bothered to replace it. Masked King overthrew the old Duke. It's been sort of prophecy. Sentinel finds his sword awakened to overthrow the tyrant. Why is this? Don't tell me. Better come see. Okay. Follow Catherine. Well, shouldn't it be there? Citadel Square. Crowds gather. Quiet, not a quiet mob, and yet it's a fever in the air. The flanks of the watchmen look on, shields locked. Crowd form at the tightest knot around the statue. Square center. Last time it was there, the statue's overstretched hand was empty. His own fingers curled into air, and now it holds a sword aloft. Recognize that blade? It's the sword you handed to Bernan at the bridge midnight. His gasped stone fist, shimmering in the light of dawn. What, but why? Just as the defiance against the Masked King, hopefully we don't get linked to this. Let's get before the crowd turns. As you prove your point, a beggar drops to his knees, tearing at the garment to bears his chest. The Masked King age ends, the sentinel shall rise, an iron dragon shall fall, the prisoner will break their chains asunder. bursts into a mad laugh and cries down the Masked King. Down with the Masked King, and freedom to Eren Keep ripples through the mob. I want to watch it unfold, but that's a 50-50. I'm not, my luck's been bad. Leave before it gets out. That's what before screaming fills the air. Waiting for you at the workshop. Approval on his face. Who did make that sword for? Please tell me it's sent to this. It's better if you know as little as possible. Be firm. Keep your secrets if you must. But they're going on. One day I'll come back to bite us. Can I tell him? Oh well. I feel bad. Wood's running low. Need to go buy some more. Wood. Same. But the Sentinel riots, ungrateful swine. A lot of them. Masked King keeps us safe in this southern pass. You believe in the Sentinel prophecy? If your sword changed the world, give it to a warrior, not a statue, in my view. You bought some wood. Okay, bye. Yep. Wilhelm. Good lord, he wants 13 gold. I can't afford that. You only give me 250. No, not worth it. Oh my shit. 7 leather. 1.5 handed regular point. Okay, I can do that. So ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, this is the forging process. So you start with your little bullet, when you first start off expanding the length. So these are all the little categories of what people want. So here wants a between 30 to 50% length. I will do like a 35, 33, 34, 35. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. That's what it looks like. Then you change thickness. So you have this little thing to help. I like to get it just a bit thicker than that. That's the thickness I always like to go for. Thickness of 0.6 centimeters. Yep. Then you can change the width if you so please, like that. I like to go 3 width out, and then you taper with width, which just makes it thinner as it goes. So no, taper thickness or taper width. I keep messing that. It gives that nice like zoom in look, you know. Then you get the point. This guy wants a regular point, so I don't really bother. Just click it until it's out of there. So you have 3 different types of points they want. They want a regular point like that, a narrow point, or a broad point. Okay, there you go. So you can really see this. It's kind of really sword looking shape, but it's not done yet. We of course need to make it sharp. I love how you do this all with your hammer. There you go. Not too snazzy. I'm even going to add another cross section. I'm going to add a filler. Up to about there. My guy's very, very good with his hammer because he can even polish with his hammer. There you go, 100% polished. And there's the blade done. So now it's the handle time, or the hilt. So we are going to do what? Let's see. Yeah, rapier blade. That looks silly. Most of we go like there. Make it a bit smaller. Can I get that to? See if we can get that to 69 grams. Come on. There you go. Got it. Beautiful. 69 grams. Nice. Then we have all these different grip styles. I will go with what we have: oval, diamond, twisted, tree root, hexagonal, and that's it. So we'll do a hexagonal small taper slim. What we do is we have to stretch it out till it's classified as a 1.5 handed. Important to help prevent the blade from getting stuck in the body. Yes. Oh, fillers, yes. I didn't know that little bit, but I also know they help reduce weight, but also with minimal strain on integrity for the blade as well. Then what pommel shall we do? Could always go that one. Pretty crazy. Now I'm gonna go, because they don't ask for any kind of leather, I'm going green. Green with red. Ta-da! And then there you go. This blade, it meets all the qualifications that this guy wants. I didn't pay attention to who wants it. I kind of generally name the name of who it is. So V for like a bit of a trademark. And then this is pretty a basic blade. Nothing too characteristic. Except that like that leather there. Gonna call it basic. Sure. This will serve. Yes, this will serve. That's a lumber camps tomorrow, which means like, oh, snazzy. Okay, we got 4 more skill points per day, so we could do this one. My name is Hindi. I need a sword I can pay. That's all I need to hear. This, I see channels of shifting dust. God. Yep. So he wants at the very least 1 sharpness, 1.5 handed narrow point, 1 pigment to saddle brown, and then of course about the similar blade length. Almost identical. It's either 29 to 49 instead of 30 to 50. There you go. There you go. Narrow point. Like that. How do you like that? Yeah, just thickness. We'll do 4 hits of that one, then taper thickness. No. Width. There you go. Very slight tapering, but it's a tapering nonetheless. We'll do a smooth filler this time. Snazzy. Of course, a nice polishing. Pretty good. I like it. Trying to mix it up, but I don't generally use these handles or guards, but let's mix it up. I'm not the biggest fan of the gladius, so that's kind of like the mix between them, but I'll work with it. Then I will, because it's a bit of a circular one, I'll do an oval. We'll do a oval middle tape with a slim middle taper. Hold shift to make sure it's nice and straight. Hit it. That's looking pretty snazzy. Don't really get swords, don't really stick swords in people though. The main reason is to fill is to retain weight, stiffness, save. Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah, swords, like, if you stab people, it's not really with the long sword like this. These are more for slashes. Like, you can stab with it, that's all at that point, but like, you'd more like rapiers. What the hell is that? Beautiful. How is a narrow point no longer? Ugh, sometimes it is a bit nonsense. So you take the point, like bam, there you go. Okay, back to it. Let's get settle brown. Do we want that settle brown, or do we want like a structured leather settle brown? I think firstly polish it. It's a bit shiny. I think regular. Yeah, I feel like that's good. That's good. Okay, now back to it. Pommel. Huh. Not bad, actually. I thought I'd hate that a bit more, but I like it, actually. Polish the stuff there. Ah, you can have like a... That just looks weird. You know, that sword ain't ever breaking if you have the damn hilt made out of iron. Let's see how much that would actually weigh. Damn. Not enough resources. Yes, I know. Yeah. There you go. I like it. You're getting a free engraving on the house. We shall put one circle. That cost anything for me. I'm feeling childish. Now what do you think would work? I'm feeling childish right now. It's even off center. Childish. Careful. The time has come. The time has come. Oh Lord, I gave a sword with a dick engraved onto it to a serial killer. That's great. Your most 100 recent swords are available for further editing creator mode. Access from the... Well, no, I'm actually not disappointed anymore. I gave him a dick sword. Oh Lord, what have I done? Pieces return to Citadel Square. In the wake of the Sentinels' riots, it's an uneasy peace. Crowds are quiet to the guards more alert. Many stalls are yet to reopen, yet torn awnings and shutters. Buy some food from the market. Well fed. Meet Lucas, yes. Lucas is outside the window, deep in conversation with the richly dressed men in cloak. Yes, he approached, waves them away. I can help you, my friend. What do you need? Important matters. Kids vanishing. Yes, a matter of fact, most troubling rumor. Unfortunately, in the city, we live as masking shadow. City Watch do not seem interested in investigating these disappearances. Pry too close could be dangerous. Oh. What do you do exactly? Can't you tell? I'm a layabout. A lazy good-for-nothing until my throat is coarse. And then the drinks, my tongue. Must be more than that. Suppose the real question is, how did you think I built my fortune? Well, everyone knows me, as I can trust to keep a secret, fairly resolved dispute. I used to be a merchant. Strange, but strangely enough, I'd be better at living trading connections than trading silks. Moved here to find fortune. I was rash, headstrong man in my 20s. I identified a trade route between Eren Keep and Orlean, but couldn't turn a profit. I thought anyone else would be too stupid to notice it. But my route was less straightforward than I hoped. I thought the mod was so much a profit, but long enough the Habsburg Guild took notice and started undercutting me at every turn. Oh damn. What did they do? I realized my real talent wasn't spotting trade routes, it was spotting people. Even when the business was failing, other merchants would seek me out and talk about their problems. So he's just medieval therapist. So I started hosting informal gatherings at the Fallen Doe, just drinks and conversation. Merchants could complain about suppliers and would grumble about shipping costs, just listened and remembered everything. Now I'm connected with people who can help each other. They show each other thanks in ways. Bottle of fine wine, fresh bread at my door, coin or two for my troubles. Never ask for payment, just people, you know, together, and soon show their gratitude and ways to keep me afloat. I still laugh at sometimes. I spent years working hard, all hours, just frustrating merchant, and find myself true calling at the bottom of a glass of ale. What happened to that trade route? Worthless now, the Sundering left it, Riven and the Chasm. Orlean used to be the closest, our closest neighbor. The border was not only a week's ride from here. Nowadays it feels like more distant than the stars. Okay, so now what am I supposed to do? I have a quest. Helping a neighbor. Need some time to arrange a meeting with Moth, the infamous smuggler queen. So, it's been a while. Yeah. Let me... I have 11 now because of that well-fed buff. Increase AP and toughness. Eh, hell yeah. Moss green, damn. Someone after my own heart. I just need this to be gone and then I should be safe to continue my stuff. So where else am I supposed to put up posters? I'm not too sure. Oh, but let's actually... Oh, no, it's too late. Next time we run out, I'm gonna go visit Chev, see how she's doing. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. I need more steel and need a bit of gold. How much gold do I got? I got 1. Okay. Goodbye. Now I need to buy how much? Seven more. Ouch. Goodbye. Okay. You there, Smith. I'm in need of a sword for my fiancé, Albie. He intends to fight a duel with my stepfather. Isn't that right, Albie? Albie nods nervously. Who might you be, lady? I'm Lady Cristella, the eldest daughter of the Faircloth dynasty. You're new in town, so I'll forgive you for not gasping in amazement. But we are a very old and established family in the High Court. The Faircloths have been in Eren Keep since the days of King Ithimont, the duel your stepfather. Poor Albie is only a stable boy. Our marriage promise is quite a scandal. My stepfather's already promised to have him killed if he goes through with it. Duels for my hand, only thing love Flores, right? What kind of sword do you desire? I need the best sword suitable for my fiancée, so sharp, true, and of course a beautiful like me. Okay. Okay, doesn't specifically care about that. Just two-handed, regular point, 3 engravings. Gold, saffron, green moss. Okay. This guy every advantage possible. Come on, jeez. There you go. That's as long as the sword I'm legally allowed to make you. Schnazzy. Okay. Okay, nice. Good polish. Okay, blade is now done. Yep. Let's not just be smart about this, just do exact same. There you go. And then of course, as you know, I need to go for this pommel. Okay, now I see gold, which will have to be like there maybe. Oof. Okay, now I mustn't forget the engravings. There's no... what I'm kind of hoping for. The sink. Kind of hoping for a bit of a... Yeah, right. Beautiful. There you go. The mom sword. Beautiful. The young lady Fairclough holds a sword with lightning. Oh, ever so good, isn't it, Elby? Hands it to fiance, who holds it so that the fear he might explode. Oh, I can already hear the wedding bells. You just need to get the duel out of the way, and then we can be together forever. Shift your stance a little, Elby. Put your weight behind the blade. Give the instruction with pathetic gratitude. Yet, some basic sword strokes, judging. Yep. He's a born warrior. Now, come on. It's no time to waste. He, with a quiz expression, Elby sheathes his new blade. Do I have a new skill point yet? I don't need advanced polishing options. Maybe that would be nice. Not any flamboyance, it's fine. Engraving materials? Ah, that would be nice. I want this. Get more stuff and then get more money and then whatever that is. Need more steel. Jeez, steel's just going. Wait, what am I doing? And save some money. How much do I need? I need 8 points. Oh. Well then today I'm just going to... There you go. 60. Beautiful. There you go. Go to the camp. See, this is where we first started. Outside the walls of Eren Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Now you've gained residency in the city, visiting this place brings back an onslaught of painful memories. Seek out Shiv. Sitting outside her tent, pale and gaunt as ever, as you approach, she stifles a cough. Offer some food from the keep. You brought some bread and cheese, not much after all, but rationing is still enforced within city limits, but still a feast by the camp standards. When you offer it to her, she falls upon it like a savage determination. Only after it's gone, she picks individual crumbs from her clothes and then speaks. Sorry if my table manners offend. You know it's like out here. That's all I can say. There you go. Hard to believe you lived outside the Eren Keep's protective walls. Out here, there's always death in the air, and the memories of hunger gnaws at your belly. But better hurry for the warmth and safety you forged. The applicants are giving you strange looks. Yep, you no longer belong here. I want to see if there's like something I'm supposed to do here, because this guy's given multiple like weeks. How to continue? I want to continue this. I want to try and get her inside. Continue the helping the neighbor quest. In there's apparently a well, I did OM instead of IN in BladeSong. It doesn't really tell me. Doesn't really help. Yeah, it does not help at all. Ah, it sucks, because, like, Lucas needs time to arrange a meeting with the Moth, an infamous smuggler queen. But, like, how much longer? Lost lambs. Oh, and you get solid evidence of the guys. I don't know, not ending the day just yet. Got a whole new day ahead of us. Nope. Okay, let's just do this. Already all the scrap we have. Okay. Screw it, we're ending it here. I don't want to do any of those. Those all suck. Okay, we're gonna go back to the college. Okay, arrive, yes. Confront him directly. Frantically scratches the corner of paper, and when you open the door, he casually strides his arm to hide what he's doing. What do you want? What's right in there? No invisible. Who are you anyway? Swordsmith. Yes, very good. Why are you barging my office? With Austin, his face goes very still. His throat. Off the crime, I still will see it solved. Have you made any progress? Name. No, never heard of that before in my life. I can prove you entered the city a few months ago. Oh. It's been so long, I forgot her name. We entered the city together. She was an old friend of family, visiting. She burned down what's mill, but why? Oh. Punctured water skin. Sinks to share like a punctured water skin. Fine, you're right. Upnet gained access to the city. Gave her the keys to the mill, and but you have to understand, it was all under duress. Neither was insane. She had some kind of vendetta against the Magnusarium. And she knew things, impossible things. Breathing hard. She blackmailed me with secrets she couldn't possibly know. What secret? I'm not telling you. It's hardly a secret in my order. Listen, I'm practically a hero. Without me, you'd be done for more damage. She was burned down the corpus next. Need this vendetta. She's a traveler who visited Tharaban in the mist. Apparently, they filled her head with all sorts of strange tales about them, stating her that she needs to be destroyed. Don't ask me why the other Tharaban would do us against us like that, but what do they do? You're claiming you stopped her doing further damage. Needs back in chair, suddenly smug. Oh, smug. I followed her to the mill and she started the fire, bolted the door from the outside. When she burned in there, served her right. Shut the woman and watch her burn to death. A real hero, right? More worried about giving up your secret than raising the library. Hey, without me, the whole college would have smoldered asses. Middle. Spare yourself, why don't you come clean? I'm modest, I suppose. Posting speaks. Dead. All they need to be left alone. If it comes to out, my whole life is ruined. Keep my name out of it, I'll make it worth your while. I'll think about it. Sure you can't just haven't found anything that bad. I don't like how smug he is. His life's getting ruined. Leave. Welcome back, Smith. Present your findings. See, so the Arthurs went by. Mist of curious. What do you learn, Smith? I see. Blackmail is a powerful motivator. That's right. For a right kind of coward. I find myself wondering what the secret of it is. It was driving him to help a woman burn down a building, murder her in cold blood. Shrug. Suppose the matter's not. Important thing is that's dealt with. You served well. Hell yeah, quest complete. Why do I still need to break into it? Oh, how may I help you? Leave in peace, yes. I do want to still try this. It's only 40, nah. Okay. Ooh. More sword parts. 2 impact, 1 sharpness, 2 stiffness. Might be some new steel. Lost my old blade in someone's rib cage. Okay. 1.5 handed. 1.5 handed. Like, I don't like doing one-handed swords. I don't know why. Like, I know they're useful for arming swords. Like, you know, your secondaries. You know, of course you need it in case your main sword gets lost or damaged or whatnot. Like, I prefer at very least 1.5 handed to 2-handed. Doesn't matter there, we just need to get the blade done and then we'll... mass near the point. Oh, sweet. Where does the third hand come from, Snow? Snow? Where's the third hand come from, eh? We need answers, Snow. I think you'll make it a bit thicker. Shouldn't affect anything. There you go. I need to fix the point now. There you go. I love this quality of life feature where you can actually just expand it. I love that you can expand it now while holding shift to keep it straight, because you originally couldn't do that. Ah, damn it. Okay. Change. There you go. I'll be kind. I'll give them the fine wood. There you go. Not in a rib. Their teeth. Gnawing at the metal. What? It tastes nice and sharp. Punch right through leather like and bone alike. Back to the ruins and they won't run themselves. Strides from your workshop with an explosive and wheezing laughter. Interesting. There you go. Oh, almost level 2, baby. I leveled 13. Like, what's the... don't know what the point of the showroom. There has to be a point. I'm busy and up to until yes, close. Yes. Present my findings. Oh. I already sent all this. You can gather some reputation. We'll be able to bounce to caps raised in future early access update. Okay. 45%. Come on. Damn it. Run. Damn it. I got 3 more disreputable. I don't want disreputable. It reduced my money. Ah, I was 1 day away. Really? I hate it when they want 3 sharpness, but that'll get me to... We'll do this one. Since we're on repair... Oh, yeah. A 3-speed, 3 mobility... Jeez, you weirdo. This is going to be on the thinner side. That's one thing for sure. I'm not done with the blade just yet. I just want to try and get this done. I don't want to go for the heaviest one. Let's do this one. So I need less than that. Like I don't make it smaller. That looks stupid though. That looks less stupid. Okay, beautiful. Ta-da! The fast one. This is good. Level 13, baby! Okay, so you could do advanced blade shipping or engraving materials. I'm so curious what the strong hands do. If I'd have to assume, it just lets me smack my things faster. I don't have a problem with that, so we do this one. When hunting for treasure, more likely to return with more valuables. Vendors will pay 10% more for anything you sell, increase your diplomacy by 1. So that will counteract that. But it'll take me a while to get to level 13. Oh, I can get access to the library now. Strong hands might also increase my toughness. Right. Oh wow. I operate a little side business. I acquire books from the Corpus Salicis. Nothing important, nothing that we missed, and I sell them to interested buyers. I mean, it would mean my death. Mr. takes books very seriously. And what goes around the hypocrisy of this place, they value paper more than human life. Who's the buyer? This man who doesn't... I don't know his name. I've never seen his face. Only communicates via anonymous letters, dead drops. Well, honestly, who cares about some... What? Thesis of mating... A thesis of mating habits of the Calvelian snails or whatever. No one ever cracks the spine of this thing. I didn't even think it's trying to sell it on. Anyways, if you thank me for making space in the shelves for some more useful items. Because I can keep doing it alone if too many missing books correlate to visiting library. I need a partner, someone who can access the library and smuggle books for me. You're perfect. No one will ever suspect you know how to read. You wouldn't do that, would you? To a poor fellow like me? I don't know. Like, there's no neutral option. I can come back later for this. Fine, I'll just accept it, but I may not do it. Oh no. Okay, I got to come back tomorrow. Nimrith. How's she doing? The new sword on her hip. I forgot she's horns for some weird reason. The one you forged, her eyes light up. Well met, Smith. My new sword hath performed most suitably in those training sessions. I wish to offer the further token of my appreciation. Ooh, what is that for? One ornate box. I've already directed members of my law guard thy way. Magister, thank thee for thine efforts. Okay. So I'm small, lightweight, and easy for me to maneuver. Spends his nights rotting at the tavern. 3 sharpness, 3 mobility, 1 speed. Such a bastard. Wait, Lord Faircliff. His name, Keeper of the Pharaoh. Are you the smith who forged a sword for my stepdaughter? Okay. Yes, that was me. Heed closely, Smith. I've commissioned a sword of my own that might take on that fool Albert's head. I need sort of your not stain the Heathcliff ancestral blade with the blood of that peasant. Five engravings, damn. What harm is letting little Abby and have a little dilliance? I will not have a Fairclough line sullied with the blood of a stable boy, nor will I brook disrespect. Can't you call off the wedding without any bloodshed? Will not be persuaded. She's a Fairclough iron in her spine. No, I'll have to kill the stable boy to teach her a lesson. She will not stoop below her station on my watch. I'll make your sword even grander than the one I made for your stepdaughter. Why the hell do you want such a long one-handed sword, you weirdo? Screw you. Why can't I make it any longer? Why is it capped at that? It could go longer. Apparently a meter is the longest they'll let me go. Oh. Good enough. Meter sword. I just realized making a meter one-handed sword. I specifically want that. You know, I'm not opposed to that. That actually goes quite nicely together. See, if that was the other way. Oh, that is the other way. Oh, those on each other. What does mirror do? I don't know why it does that. Like, that would look so cool if I could just have that flipped around. But weirdly enough, if I do that one first, then that goes on all nicely. Right, so if I get something small, let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. What is something small I could just sneak in there? What the hell am I doing? Where is that one thing I'm looking for? Not that. Oh, kind of like that. If we go back up. Stop swimming in, please. Oh, it's not working. Okay, screw it. I tried. I genuinely tried very hard. This is kind of a long one-handed sword, but it's fine. Well, to be fair, I did say I will make a sword grander than the one I made for stepdaughter, which I never specified in which way it will be grander. It is longer. That's the grander bit. Sure, I'll do it that way. Okay, so now, what way shall we be doing this? It's quite nice. $6 gold. Oh, hell no. I'll use some leather, it's fine. There you go. Now you go, we can buy some gold and then Ivor sells. Thank you. Goodbye. Crap. This is a ridiculous sword. To be honest, right? If I can make it actually screw it, I'm actually now invested in this sword. I'm going to make it actually look usable. Make this as short as possible so a one-handed sword can actually be used. There you go. Like, if they was happy with that point, that would actually be perfect. I'm actually kind of happy with this. So it's here to kill a stable boy. So we can call it the Unstable. I like it. I'm actually quite happy with this. I never thought I'd like that so much. That feels like a very respectable sword. Where the hell's the it has to go underneath the leather. Holds it aloft, arm unwavering, few practice cuts, maintaining straight back and perfect form. The sole purpose. Once the sailor boy is dead, I will sure my dear Costello will come to her senses. Wait, so now one thing I realized, right? He doesn't want to, like, understandable, like, that, like, you know, nobility and all that jazz. They don't want, like, get, like, stay in their, like, nice relics and all that jazz. But the thing that confuses me is he's the stepfather. And the fact that he said that she has the blood, she isn't adopted, he's married in. So, like, why does he care so much? I'm a swordsman, I'm not a therapist, so I can't really help him. The Unstable. Why the hell does this guy give me 2 broken wheels and some old tools? Give me gold, you know? $131. I think this is bug, because I can keep coming here every day. Yes. Climb to the spire. Not really. Corpus says. Venice could turn or two. Writes the letter of invitation, finishing off with her seal. Nimrith, she'll let you through. Nimrith, greetings. Let me access the library. Seems to be in order. Thou mayest enter the Corpus Celestis. No loud noises, no food or drink, and all above all, no open fires. Shall thou break any of these commandments, thine head shall be forfeit. Ooh. Shh. That's the achievement name. Visit the Corpus Celestis. I mean, greeted in a reading room of high-backed chairs, accompanied by scholars whose faces are buried so deeply in books that it's wondered if they come up for air. Beyond it, the library threatens to overspill in bounds. Its bounds of maximum is squeezed in more shelves than original. Airtight, airy spaces become book-lined labyrinths. Would be rustle with pages. Classic hollow than the Pope mentality. Yeah, holier than the Pope. Yes. Steal a book. Nope. Books for smithing. Title: The Steel Things. The Voices of Keen. Read. Book written several centuries ago. An extensive peens, skeeters, and voices who sang of fire, metal, and the forge. Like the other voices of the age of song, she would never coax to fulfill a resonance hall with her music. She would author contends that her song would be heard in the rings of hammer on anvil, the hiss of the quench, crackling hearts of forge flame, and the blade itself. Of course, the voice Kenna was truly silent now, but the book nonetheless contains some useful tips on metal purification. You walk home through the moonlit streets in Austin Hill. The old halls resonance halls, emptied of song, now serve as sleeping quarters and marketplaces. Gargoyles watch from above. Their grotesque forms mock those below. Wow. So now what else do I do? So I can steal books, but I don't really want to. Missing Smith, stealing books on hold. So those two are on hold. Those I can all do, but that I don't know what else to get posted. That guy hasn't been trying to message me about anything, and then this, actually that can most likely do. But everybody, I'll be ending it here for today. Been an absolute blast with you all. Made some very funny looking swords, very weird looking swords, and then of course the very funny name sword somewhere like an hour into the stream. If you want to go see it, you have to go check. So without further ado, if you're new here or find it turning regular, please consider like and subbing and sharing the channel. Helps out massively. Current goal 850. Let's see if we can hit that. We're 5 away. Come on, I know we got this. So without further ado, as I say every time without fail, hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, and afternoon. Vape out.